A happy Friday to you. We're here for another edition of Coffee Klatch with Dawna and the Krew. The Krew being Archangel Ariel, Archangel Michael, Archangel Haniel, and Archangel Raphael. And I was actually going to use the Angels and Ancestors cards today, but they seem to be missing. So I'm thinking that the fairies are having a bit of fun with me today. So I decided that I'll just go ahead and use the Spirit of the Animals Oracle by Jody Bergsma. So as I said, I'm not quite sure what today's message is. It is certain to be an empowering one, because Archangel Ariel is with us and always surrounding me. And yes, so we've got some strong angelic energy this morning, but then we also have Archangel Haniel there to soften it a bit, and Archangel Raphael with his healing, and Archangel Samuel. I did post a link to my post of the Archangel's assistance during this new moon. You may be feeling the wobble and a bit of instability and insecurity and just general wobbliness. I know I've been feeling it, and the Archangels can help us with this. And the article describes the ways that the angels can help us during this time, and but of course their assistance isn't limited to just this time. But Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom, go with the flow. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Archangel Michael can definitely help us with this. All we have to do is ask. And swim in the happy joy of living. That could be the assistance of Archangel Raphael. She is the Archangel of Joy. But play more. I think we get so serious about living life and winning and succeeding, and that's ego. That's ego wanting to win, wanting to succeed, wanting to be special. And we're being asked to just play, to experience all the joy, all the fun that life has to offer, that life experience has to offer. And when we focus on being so serious and focus on getting things done and doing and not focusing on play, the time that we have for play seems to dwindle because we're not focused on it. So definitely gaining a life balance between life and work. That's definitely something that many of us have to focus more on, is gaining that balance. And I know it's It's easy to get focused on just moving forward and achieving and being successful and doing our best. And as my friend Latrell said this morning, I always want to get the A. And so I get it. I get it. We get so focused on getting that A that we often can make mountains out of molehills, and that just sucks the joy out of a situation, out of our focus. And yeah, so focus on more play. Today is Friday. Friday is an energy of pampering ourselves and feeding our spirits. Well, not so much feeding our spirits, that's on Sunday, but feeding our being, finding the joy, treating ourselves well, loving on ourselves, finding or showing ourselves some love. So today is a great day if you can at all find any time, maybe if it's only a half an hour, just unplug and have some fun. Elk, nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. So what I see the balance that we're being asked to achieve here. Nobility, success, versus play. And the two can coexist in our lives. It's just a matter of finding that balance. And a lot of times we get so focused on achieving the success and making accomplishments and doing that we forget that we're not doing this on our own. We feel like we have to make things happen. And what we're being reminded of is, yes, this is an aspect of our lives, and we have to find the balance between this and play. But we also need to remember, when we are focused on achieving success or making our lives matter, that we're not doing it alone. And there is always divine assistance there to help us. And in truth, the business of life is not our business, not our business as a conditioned being. It is the business of our spirit. Our spirit knows what we're doing here. Each of us has a purpose. Each of us has a goal for this life, even if it's here to experience the various experiences that come with living a physical life. Our spirit knows why we're here. It knows the bigger picture. It knows the mission, if you will. And if we surrender and listen, let go of the reins and listen, our divine being will tell us and guide us to take our next steps. And when we are in alignment with our spirit and our divine being, things just come naturally. Things come much more easy to us. And that's when synchronicities happen. It's when you say, okay, I feel like I should be doing this. And when you acknowledge that, doors start to open. You start running into people who can help you on that journey, on moving in that direction. And it feels miraculous. It really does. for an example, my family and I have been here in Myrtle Beach for about almost 3 years. And when my husband and I started talking about it in August of 2018, I believe it was, we started talking about 2017, that's it. August of 2017. We started talking about moving to the Carolinas someday. And it was a good conversation. We thought, okay, we'll move in that direction. Well, a couple of days later, he talked to his brother, who has been here in Myrtle Beach for 15, 20 years. And it was just like doors started opening and things started moving after that point. All we had to do was acknowledge that is what we wanted to do. And because it was in alignment with our spirits and the business of our spirits, doors started opening. So we talked about it in August of 2017. By the 21st of December, we were moving into this house of the same year. So it was August, September, October, November, 4 months. 4 months later, we were moving into a house in Myrtle Beach. And the original plan was in a few years we will do this. But 4 months later, we found ourselves here. So all we have to do is acknowledge a desire to do something, listen to guidance, and feel it in our hearts. And if it's in alignment with our divine being, it'll happen just like that. It will. So, and that's not the first time that something like that's happened to me. But it's the one that's closest to mind right now. It's just a matter of acknowledging, and then doors open, and you just go with the flow. You just go with the flow, and miracles happen. Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. And that's just a reminder that in our innate state of being, we are all what would be considered supernatural beings. We are energies of being, or we are beings of energy, of spiritual energy. We are spirits. What else? Sea turtle, protection. You are master of finding life's flow. Be in harmony with the rhythm and your path will unfold. Persevere and you will succeed. You have everything you need to be protected and happy. And as I was reading that, I saw the turtles from Finding Nemo in my mind, and how they just got into the current in the stream and just flowed. And that's basically what we're trying to do, is find life's flow. And we do this in so many ways, because there are so many energies around us at all times. And when we're able to find that life's flow, it just carries us forward, like it did in Finding Nemo. And one more. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. And this to me is just a reminder that what is commonplace about life really isn't commonplace. For some of us, it feeds our spirit. For others of us, it drains our spirit. We're all unique. And when we fall in line and believe that what is good for one person is good for us too, just blindly fall in line, then that's when it drains us. That's like, they talk about, and I'm not wanting to open up a can of worms here, but this is just what's coming to me, is how in our schools they teach a certain way. And that's understandable in a lot of ways, because there's a lot of kids and they have so many kids in their rooms. A teacher has so many kids in their room that they can't cater to everybody's style. They have to find a happy medium. But the thing is we don't all learn the same way. And I'm just using this as an example. I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying I'm using it as an example because it seems to be the way life as a human goes, is that what works for one person should work for another person, but that's just not true. We're all unique. We're all different. We all evolve and grow and learn in different ways. So when we try to fit ourselves into a standard box, it just doesn't work. Because a lot of times somebody will try to fit themselves into the expectations of others, the box of others, and like a flower that's not nurtured, a plant that's not nurtured, they wither. So we're being reminded that our intuitions are strong, and the more we use them, the stronger they become. Which is why I believe that the Krew guided me to start doing these on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays to strengthen my intuition even more and have it flow more and just really get that flow going. But your intuition is strong. Just keep using it. And you don't have to go with the crowd. Just because somebody tells you this is the way it should be, don't let them should on you. What is right for you is in here. If you listen, it will tell you what is right for you, for your evolution, for your growth. And life, your spirit, source, God, goddess, the universe, whatever you choose to call it, supports you. We just have to be open to that support and allow it and expect it. Because when we expect it, it will be there. I say expect, but it's more like having faith that it will be there when we need it. So, I hope you found this helpful. I do this on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays here on the page. I also have it available on YouTube and the blog. So, I hope it helped you. And until next time, may you have a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you soon.